Hi, core staff. So this is Michael from Team Top. So for our project, we are doing a trip planner for UIUC students. One of the situations that we face as UIUC students is figuring out the complications behind trip planning during school week. So um, there are three things that we need to consider. The first is your course schedule. What's your course schedule looking like the week that you want to leave? And also the week after you get back. And then the second thing is what shuttle tickets to get. And of course, the third thing is what flight tickets to get. So this app's goal was to basically automate the process of picking out the best trip options for you. So we did this on cPanel. So cPanel is hosting all of the websites. So just quickly show the things that we use. So PHP My Admin is our database. Um, so for example, this one, flight schedule, stores all of the flight informations. And then course history stores the course information that the user will input. And then course catalog stores all of the courses. And Peoria schedule stores all of the Peoria schedule information. So this is the homepage. There are two options here. Do you want shuttle recommendations? If you pick no, the default search is flight only. And then the second one is do you want the system basically to take into consideration your course schedule? So if you also pick no here, this is basically just a Expedia search for flights. But for demo purposes, we're gonna go the most complicated route, which is we wanna say yes to both. So we want the system to come out with a Peoria ticket choices and also flight, and all in the meantime taking into consideration the course schedule of the student. So let's start. So here's two options here. If you know your CRN, you could just use this easier option. It would just be a list, and then you just enter in your CRN one by one. But for demo purposes, we're gonna go the more complicated route. So you wanna search by course name. So let's do that. So enter my net ID here. And then for example, we wanna pick CS4 411 as one of the courses. So this table shows all of the section informations, and then as you can see, here's the CRNs that you'll be able to copy. So for example, if we take N3, which is our section 31352, and put that in there, and then of course you can add a few more. So I just had a few noted down, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do a 61542 and a 60543. So let's do these three courses. And then here's the place where you actually enter in your from and to information. So this is the Peoria stops. And currently, since Armory is under construction, these are the only stops available. So let's pick somewhere like ISR. And then destination, we're going to pick New York. And for time, we can pick something like let's leave on a Friday and then get back on a Monday, since that would be the most usual. And then you can choose to either pick round trip or not, and then that should be pretty self-explanatory. But of course, for the demo purposes, we're gonna go the more complicated route, which is round trip. So here's the final page. So this final page shows your possible departure schedules, and then that schedule is gonna be consisted by the shuttle information, which is these two columns, and then you also have your flight information in these two columns. And then here's just some shuttle duration and flight duration information you might be interested in, and then also the price of the entire trip. So let's do that. And then as you can see, here's all of the possible schedules that you can pick. So we see it's leaving on a third, leaving on the third for flights, and then getting back is the 6th, and then the 6th arrive also. And then of course you could use these filters to filter the result.